Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the ArchieLuxury Paul Pluta channels. Today guys, I got a real surprise for you. Look at this. This is the very special Rolex diver. This is a very special watch. Look at this here. What is it? What is it? What is it? This is the special titanium diver. Now, this is a monster of a watch. 50 millimeters, and it's part of the Sea Dweller family. That's right, the Deepsea Challenge Sea Dweller. And I was very lucky. A good friend of mine got this in, and he got it in from a Melbourne, came from Melbourne, and he's let me take a squizzy at it. Not many of these are in the marketplace. And I've got to tell you, he's a huge, look at the history here. These are his other watches. Look, this is the history of these amazing dive watches. We've got the Maranello trench there. Even me, I was able to put it on. He put it on my wrist there. A little bit shaky footage, but hey, better than nothing. Look at this monster. Does it suit me? Could I pull it off? 50 millimeters. It dwarfs my two-tone bluesy, which I happened to be wearing when I saw this watch. It dwarfs it. It's an absolute sea monster. And because it's titanium, it's still heavy, but it's not as heavy as if it was steel. It'd be like a brick if it was like steel. So have a look at the girth. Look at this monster. It is huge. The amazing thing is it comes in its own special Rolex box. I've never seen anything like it. They had to make a extra large box because it simply would not fit. That's right. So this is a special Rolex box. I don't know how easy it'd be to track one of these down. This box is a monster to house this watch. Look at it here. Look at it. It's just 11,000 meters, 36,090 feet. Look at this. This is huge. And the reheart, it's where the dial ends. I thought, oh, this one doesn't have a reheart. No, it's not in the traditional spot where the bezel begins. It's actually where the dial, the black on the dial, ends. So it does have a reheart. It's just a little bit getting used to. This monster, the Maranello Trench Rolex Deepsea Challenge. What an amazing, amazing piece. If you're a diver, if you collect seagoing watches, this is the ultimate Rolex to have. The size of this piece here is something that you need to see in real life to appreciate it. Beautifully, the workmanship on it is amazing. Beautifully done. High level of finish and also utilitarian. This is a working Rolex. This is a Rolex to use to go and explore and do things with. I just couldn't get over the size. And the dial itself there, it's right in the middle. The Rolex has solved this 11,000 meter waterproof situation in a very clever way. Absolutely the biggest Rolex commercially available. And I gotta tell you, I can remember when they strapped on the prototype to Jacques Cousteau's submarine when it went down. What was that, 60s? But this is like I've never seen anything before. An amazing, it's an amazing piece. You'll probably won't see many of these in the real world. Now, the pricing on this baby here, in Australia, it's just under 40,000 Australian dollars. What's that? That's about 27,000 US dollars. So it's certainly not a cheap watch. This is not a cheap watch. But if you are a Rolex dive fanatic, this is the one to have. The ultimate seagoing, the ultimate diving Rolex. And I've got to tell you there, it's a chunky monkey, but it's elegantly executed. Very, very elegant. The back of the case there, Marin Anna Trench. It's got the dates. Just very simply, tastefully laid out, tastefully engraved there. Just done in the most beautiful way. This is kind of like the Mercedes 600, which came out. Everything was scaled bigger. The crown is bigger. Everything on this watch here is bigger than I've ever seen on any Rolex. And to be totally frank and honest with you, it makes the James Cameron, which I thought was a monster, it dwarfs it. Look at this. You've got a Deepsea James Cameron next to this piece. Look at this. We've got a lineup of sea dwellers here, and it's an amazing history of seagoing Rolexes. And all I can say is, you know, diving watches has been a Rolex forte. Ever since Miss Mercedes swam the English Channel, men and women have wanted a waterproof Rolex. Even me, I'm wearing a bluesy. That's what I wanted, a diving Rolex with a little bit of bling there. You can see this collection here is just somebody who loves the seagoing. We've even got placards in the background. These have been made up. We've also got maps of the Mariana Trench. We've got details. It's all pretty damn. This is an enthusiast watch. Here we go, comparing the challenge to the standard Deepsea. Two sea dwellers here. Look at this. Look how it dwarfs the James Cameron. Absolutely amazing. It's the proportions, how they've spaced it out. It's pretty damn ingenious. And if you look at the center part, it's actually the same size as the James Cameron. So the dial, the hands are actually the same. So they've got that extra girth, which gives it the amazing waterproofing. And if we compare this, you can also have a look at the crystal, the domed crystal on this watch. It goes back to days of old, with the plastic sea dweller. Look at that domed crystal. That's a raised crystal on the Deepsea Challenge. Look at that, and we've got next to it this James Cameron. So it is quite amazing how they've achieved this, and I don't know what to say. It's a big watch. It's an historic watch. I don't know whether we'll see anything like this ever again. Highly collectible, but it's also very, very usable. This is a usable tool watch, which is ready to be worn and to face challenges. I mean, here it's all minty. Never, well, besides me putting it on the wrist, it's never been used. And I'd love to see this get used and get a few spattle scratches and things like that there. It'd be a shame if it was just a safe queen. But an amazing dive watch. And this is not just amazing, this is the Muhammad Ali of dive watches, the greatest dive watch that ever exists. And I've got to tell you, it still has a few little tricks up its sleeve. This might be a 11,000 meter wonder, but it has a few things. Look at the dive adjustment. It's in the class. I've never seen anything like it. Look at this. This is how the class works. So it's still got a few tricks up its sleeve. I'm ArchieLuxury. I hope you've enjoyed this amazing video. I'd like to thank my friend who very kindly gave me access, the Melbourne dealer who sold it to my friend, and I also want to thank everybody out there who loves Rolex. This is the ArchieLuxury channel. Tell me what you guys think of that.
Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please guys, save your dignity, keep some pride, go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube. Because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small, specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon, look down below, and I will see you in the next one.